Welcome back to our national security reviews. This episode examines the China threat to the West and what needs to be done. Before we get started, be sure to click the subscribe button and notification bell to receive new videos. China's increasing influence and assertiveness in the Indo-Pacific region pose a challenge to interests, indicating a change in global power dynamics. The Indo-Pacific area spanning from the coast of the United States to the shores of Africa has emerged as a focal point for economic, political, and military rivalries. China's initiatives such as the Belt and Road Initiative, its expansion in the South China Sea, and its strategic alliances with nations like Russia and Iran demonstrate its ambitions to reshape the order to its advantage. The concerns posed by China in the Indo-Pacific. China has swiftly modernized its forces, especially focusing on enhancing its Navy and Air Force capabilities. With the People's Liberation Army Navy possessing one of the world's largest fleets in terms of ship numbers alongside advancements in fighter aircraft and long-range bombers within its Air Force arsenal. This military growth allows China to extend its influence beyond its borders, potentially posing risks to maritime routes and contesting U.S. Navy supremacy in this region. Beijing's actions in the South China Sea, such as building islands and deploying assets, not only confirm its territorial claims but also endanger the freedom of navigation crucial for global trade. Regarding disputes, Beijing's assertive behavior in the region, including constructing islands and military bases, has escalated tensions with neighboring countries. These actions go against norms, challenge the sovereignty of nations like Vietnam and the Philippines. They also jeopardize the sovereignty of nations, directly challenging Western interests. Concerning coercion, China has expanded its influence in the Indo-Pacific through initiatives such as the Belt and Road Initiative, which connects Asia, Africa, and Europe through trade routes. While providing infrastructure development to nations, this initiative increases their reliance on China economically, thereby boosting Beijing's sway. Critics argue that these projects create debt traps for developing countries that allow China to wield influence. This situation poses a threat to the existing order, as China's state-controlled development model often involves conditions like debt-driven diplomacy and weakening governance standards. China's drive towards dominance in fields like 5G networks and artificial intelligence is sparking concerns among Western nations and their allies in the region regarding cybersecurity and data privacy. This pursuit of supremacy is part of a strategy aimed at exerting influence over critical aspects of global infrastructure. Strategies by Western nations to address the challenge. The West needs an approach to address China's growing influence in the Indo-Pacific region. Strengthening alliances and partnerships in this area is vital. The Quadrilateral Security Dialogue, which includes the United States, Japan, India, and Australia, forms a foundation for a coalition capable of balancing China's sway. Including powers like South Korea and ASEAN countries can further bolster collective security efforts. Western countries should ramp up their involvement with nations in the Indo-Pacific region. By offering financing for infrastructure projects and forging trade agreements, the West can compete against China's Belt and Road Initiative. Initiatives such as the Blue Dot Network, spearheaded by the US, Japan, and Australia, aim to promote high-quality infrastructure development while serving as a counterbalance to influence. The West needs to boost its presence in the region to prevent aggression. This can be achieved through increased patrols and joint military exercises, as well as the deployment of advanced defense systems to show a strong commitment to regional security. Alongside this strategy, diplomatic efforts should also be made to handle tensions and prevent conflicts from escalating. Furthermore, it is important for Western nations to cooperate in developing and securing technologies. This involves collaborating with Indo-Pacific partners to establish 5G networks and promote standards for emerging technologies. In terms of diplomacy, the West should actively participate in forums like the Association of Southeast Nations and support the resolution of territorial disputes through international law and arbitration. By implementing these strategies, Western nations can work to maintain a free and open Indo-Pacific, countering China's assertive actions while promoting stability and prosperity in the region. However, it's crucial to strike a balance between deterrence and engagement to avoid escalating tensions and potentially triggering a conflict. If you found this video of value, hit that subscribe button and be notified of more national security news and information. Thank you for watching.